All right, so are you ready to dive deep?
Let's do it.
Today we're tackling The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma.
Oh, interesting.
We've got excerpts from the book ready to go, and I'm really curious to see if this whole 5 a.m. thing is really the secret to a better, more productive life.
Well, it's a popular idea, for sure.
Yeah,
Plenty of people swear by it.
right?
But does it actually live up to all the hype?
Exactly.
That's what we're here to find out.
That's the mission.
Yeah.
So Robin Sharma, he sets this whole thing up as a bit of an adventure story.
Oh,
You know?
Interesting.
We've got a struggling entrepreneur, a skeptical artist,
Okay.
and they end up learning from this mysterious billionaire mentor,
Wow.
a guy named Mr. Riley.
Okay.
But here's the catch, and this is a good one.
Right.
Mr. Riley, he's first introduced to these two disguised as a homeless man.
Oh, wow. That's a twist.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Talk about not judging a book by its cover, right?
It really makes you think
Yeah.
about those first impressions, and who we might be overlooking.
Totally. So this unlikely trio, they embark on this globe-trotting journey.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking private islands,
Let's see.
the Taj Mahal,
Oh, boy.
even the Roman catacombs.
That's pretty amazing.
It's like self-help meets like The Amazing Race.
That's a great way to put it.
So the exotic locations, I mean, they definitely add a sense of intrigue, but
Yeah.
the heart of the book really is this 5 a.m. club methodology.
Right. Getting down to business.
Okay, so let's unpack that a little bit.
All right.
What exactly does it mean to be a member of this, like, exclusive club?
Well, the core idea is that you wake up at 5 a.m. every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Okay.
To create what Sharma calls a victory hour.
Okay.
And this hour is all about investing in yourself
Right.
before the demands of the day start to take over.
Before the rest of the world wakes up,
Exactly.
I have to admit.
Yeah.
Even as someone who enjoys a good challenge,
Sure.
that 5 a.m. wake-up call,
Yeah.
that sounds pretty daunting to me.
I can imagine.
But I'm willing to keep an open mind.
Good.
So what happens during this victory hour?
Well, Sharma breaks it down into what he calls the 20-20-20 formula.
Okay.
So you're dedicating 20 minutes to intense exercise.
20 minutes? Okay.
Then another 20 minutes to reflection or meditation.
Okay.
And then the final 20 minutes to learning and growth.
So it's like a mini boot camp for the mind, body, and soul.
Exactly.
All before most people even hit the snooze button.
That's the idea.
Wow.
It's about getting ahead of the game.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Good.
I'm also the kind of person who needs to see how this translates into real life.
Right, of course.
So how does this whole 5 a.m. philosophy apply to someone who's, say, not a billionaire, jetting off to these exotic places?
That's where I think Sharma's concept of mastery and granularity comes in.
Okay.
He argues that achieving mastery in any field, whether it's writing code, designing buildings,
Yeah.
or even just making a perfect cup of coffee,
Okay.
it really boils down to meticulous attention to detail, what he calls granularity.
So he uses this great example of a Formula One pit crew.
Right.
Like they sweep and vacuum the entire pit area, even after the race car is long gone.
It seems a bit much, doesn't it?
It seems excessive, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why bother?
But the reason is really fascinating.
Okay.
Because even a tiny speck of dirt
Uh-huh.
could sabotage the whole operation.
Oh, wow.
It could get into the engine, cost the team a win,
Yeah.
or worse, lead to a dangerous accident.
That's a good point.
So it's not just about being tidy.
Right.
It's about understanding that even those small details
Yeah.
can have a massive impact on the outcome.
So it's not just about being tidy, it's about being precise.
Exactly.
I like that.
And I think you can apply that to any field.
Yeah.
So if you're a programmer,
Uh-huh.
that granularity might be about meticulously checking your code for bugs.
Right.
If you're a writer, it might be obsessing over every word choice.
So every little detail matters.
Every detail matters.
Yeah. It's like that saying, the devil's in the details.
Exactly.
But in this case, it's not the devil, it's success.
It's success, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Good.
But what about those of us who might be struggling with self-doubt
Sure.
or limiting beliefs?
Yeah, that's a common struggle.
Can the 5 a.m. club help with that too?
That's where I think Sharma's concept of learned victimhood comes in.
Okay.
He argues that a lot of us,
Right.
we've unconsciously adopted this victim mentality,
Right.
and that's holding us back.
Holding us back from reaching our full potential.
Exactly.
So it's almost like we've become comfortable with being the victim.
Yeah, it's a familiar role.
even though it's preventing us from achieving our goals.
Yeah, it can be a self-sabotaging cycle.
It really is.
He uses this really interesting analogy of a crab pot,
Oh,
where the crabs could easily escape,
uh-huh.
but they keep getting pulled back down by the other crabs.
Wow, that's a powerful image.
Yeah, it's a great visual
Yeah.
of how we can sabotage ourselves and each other
And each other, yeah.
with this negative thinking.
It's a powerful force.
So how do we break free from this crab pot mentality?
Well, I think that's where the 5 a.m. club comes in.
Okay.
Sharma believes that by taking control of our mornings,
Yeah.
we start to shift our mindset
Okay.
from one of passivity to one of empowerment.
So we're no longer at the mercy of our circumstances.
Okay, yeah.
We're actively shaping our day and our lives.
You're taking control.
Like taking back control of the narrative.
Precisely.
And this kind of ties into another concept from the book,
Okay.
the four interior empires.
Right. Another big idea.
This is one that I have to admit left me scratching my head a little bit.
I can understand that. It's a lot to unpack.
So can you break it down for us?
But sure, I'll give it a try.
What is that all about?
It sounds a bit mystical,
Yeah.
but bear with me.
Okay.
So Sharma argues that to achieve true success and fulfillment,
Uh-huh.
we need to master 4 empires within ourselves.
Okay. Four empires.
4 empires.
What are they?
Mindset,
Okay.
heart set, health set,
Right.
and soul set.
Okay, so let's unpack just one of those.
Sure.
Mindset.
Okay.
What does it mean to like master your mindset?
It's about actively cultivating a positive and resilient mindset.
So not just waiting for things to happen,
No, it's about being proactive.
but actively shaping your thoughts.
Right. Your thoughts shape your reality.
Shape your reality, yeah.
That's the idea.
So it's about taking responsibility for your own thoughts and beliefs.
Absolutely.
You're not just a passive recipient of whatever life throws at you.
You're choosing how you respond.
You're actively choosing how you interpret and respond to those experiences.
A powerful shift.
That is a powerful shift in perspective. I can see how that would be a game changer.
That can be transformative.
Okay, so we've got this concept of the victory hour,
Right.
the importance of mastery and granularity,
Uh-huh.
the need to overcome learned victimhood,
Yeah.
and master our mindset.
We've covered a lot of ground.
There's a lot to take in.
It is.
But I'm starting to see how all these pieces fit together.
They're all connected.
Like they all work together.
Yeah, they build on each other.
Okay,
And we've only just scratched the surface.
there's more.
Oh, there's so much more.
Oh boy.
We need to explore how to make these changes stick.
Right, how to actually implement them.
Yeah, and how to cultivate those virtues
Okay.
that lead to a truly fulfilling life.
Okay, well, I'm ready for the next level of this deep dive.
All right.
But before we go there,
Yeah.
I'm curious to hear from you.
Sure.
What resonates most with you so far?
What's standing out as a potential aha moment?
What's really hitting home for you?
Welcome back
Okay.
to our deep dive into the 5 a.m. Club.
We left off talking about the power of mindset
Right.
and, taking control of our mornings.
Yeah. That's.
But how do we translate those big ideas
Hmm.
into tangible action?
That's the million-dollar question.
Yeah.
How do we make it real?
That's what we're going to explore now.
Let's get practical.
All right, I'm all ears.
Good.
I'm ready to put this 5 a.m. philosophy into practice.
All right.
But I need a roadmap.
Sure.
Where do we even begin?
Well, Sharma introduces a couple of interesting tools
Okay.
that can help with that.
Okay.
So there's the 9901 rule,
Okay.
and then there's the 60-10 method.
Those sound intriguing, but
A little cryptic.
a little cryptic, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's break them down.
Okay.
What's the 90901 rule all about?
It's all about laser focus.
Okay.
So for the first 90 minutes of your workday,
90 minutes.
90 minutes, you dedicate yourself completely to one single task.
Just one task.
One task. And it's not just any task.
Right.
This has to be the most important,
Okay.
the most impactful task on your plate.
The big one.
The big one, Sharma calls it your 20-mile march
20-mile march.
or your 2WW,
2WW. Okay.
which stands for second wind work.
Okay, I see. So
Yeah.
instead of getting bogged down in emails
Right.
or busy work,
Right. All that little stuff.
you go straight for the jugular,
Exactly.
the task that's going to move the needle the furthest.
Yeah. It's,
You create this tight bubble of total focus
yeah. That's how he puts it.
and eliminate all distractions.
All distractions.
No multitasking, no checking your phone.
It's just pure focus.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can see how that would be really powerful.
It is.
Especially if you're doing it first thing in the morning.
Yeah, you're fresh.
When your willpower's fresh?
When you have the most energy,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
your willpower is at its peak.
But 90 minutes on one task?
I know.
That's a serious commitment.
It is. It takes discipline,
It does.
but the payoff can be huge.
Okay.
Sharma argues that by dedicating that first 90 minutes to your 2WW,
Right.
you set a powerful momentum
Okay.
for the rest of the day.
You're like, I'm already winning.
Yeah, you're already ahead.
I've already accomplished something really significant.
Oh, psycho.
And that sense of achievement just carries forward.
It snowballs.
It snowballs. It's like you've already won the day.
Before most people even get out of bed.
Before most people even get out of bed, I like it.
Right.
I like it a lot.
It's a powerful concept.
But what about burnout?
That's a good point.
Don't we need breaks?
We do.
That's where the 60-10 method comes in, right?
Exactly.
Okay, tell me about that.
All right, so the 60-10 method,
Okay.
it's also known as the 2MP,
Okay.
or the second mind protocol.
All right. A lot of acronyms here.
Yeah, he loves his acronyms.
All right. What's it all about?
It's all about finding a sustainable rhythm
Okay.
of work and recovery.
So it's not about pushing yourself to the point of exhaustion.
No. It's about working smart.
Working smart, not hard.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Okay, so how does it work?
You work intensely for 60 minutes,
Okay.
and then you take a 10-minute break
To recharge.
to recharge, to refresh.
So what kind of things should we be doing during those breaks?
Anything that helps you disconnect
Okay.
and refresh.
Go for a walk.
Yeah.
Listen to music. Meditate. Do some stretches.
Right. Yeah.
Whatever helps you relax.
Yeah.
Let your mind wander.
Let your mind wander. Yeah.
Get those creative juices flowing again.
So it's like sprinting
Yeah.
and then taking a strategic pause
Right.
to catch your breath
Exactly.
for the next sprint.
It's a cycle
Yeah.
of intense work and strategic recovery.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
We can only operate at peak performance
For so long.
for so long before we need to refuel.
We're not machines.
Right. We're not machines.
We need to recharge.
We need to take breaks.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm sold on the 9-901 rule
Got it.
and the 60-10 method.
Great.
Those are tools I can actually use.
Yeah, they're practical.
But what about the bigger picture?
Okay, yeah.
So Sharma talks a lot about these virtues that contribute to a fulfilling life.
Right, like the foundations.
So can you elaborate on that?
Sure, he calls it the heroic human circle.
Heroic human circle. Okay.
It's a visual model that outlines the virtues he believes are essential
Okay.
for becoming a positive force in the world.
I'm picturing this circle
Yeah?
with all these like noble qualities inscribed on it.
That's a good way to visualize it.
So give me some examples.
Right.
What kind of virtues are we talking about?
Well, things like honesty,
Okay.
courage, compassion,
Okay.
integrity, perseverance, humility,
Right.
and service to others.
Those are some pretty high aspirations.
They are. He sets a high bar.
It's like he's challenging us
He is.
to become the best versions of ourselves.
Exactly, to reach our full potential.
And not just for our own benefit,
Right.
but for like the betterment of society as a whole.
It's about making a difference
Yeah, like he believes that true leadership is
Yeah.
about inspiring
and empowering others.
and empowering others,
Yeah,
leaving the world a better place than we found it.
it's a noble goal.
I like that. It's
Yeah.
a reminder that success isn't just about
Right.
achieving our own personal goals,
It's about something bigger.
but about contributing to something larger than ourselves.
Exactly.
Okay, and this kind of connects back to
Yeah,
the billionaire's maxims.
those little nuggets of wisdom.
I love those maxims.
They're so good.
They're so concise
Yeah,
and insightful.
they make you think.
They really get you thinking.
That's the point.
Yeah.
He's trying to spark something in you.
Okay, so remind me of a couple of them.
Well, he talks about collecting experiences
Okay.
rather than material possessions,
Right.
embracing the shortness of life,
Yes.
and living with intention.
Yeah. Owning the magic within ourselves
Exactly.
and using it to create positive change in the world.
That's a powerful one.
It's about shifting our focus from
Right.
accumulating things
To savoring moments,
to save a moment.
connecting with loved ones,
Yeah.
pursuing passions that light us up.
It's about living a life that feels authentic and meaningful.
Exactly.
Of-
Life that reflects our truest selves.
And let's not forget his emphasis on
Yeah.
play and leisure.
Even billionaires need time to unwind.
Even billionaires need time to unwind, right?
Absolutely.
And have
They're
fun.
not all work and no play.
Yeah.
He reminds us that play is essential
Okay.
for rejuvenation,
Right.
creativity, and maintaining a sense of wonder.
Like rediscovering those activities that brought us joy as children.
Exactly.
Whether it's painting, playing music,
Right.
or just spending time in nature.
Whatever brings you joy.
It's about nurturing that inner child.
Yeah, that sense of playfulness.
And allowing ourselves to experience the world
Of fresh eyes.
with a sense of curiosity and delight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting. We started this conversation talking about
Yeah.
waking up at 5 a.m.
Right, that was the starting point.
And now we're talking about playing like children.
It's all connected.
It seems like there's a balance here.
There
The
is.
recognition that life is about more than just work and achievement.
It's about the whole picture.
Yeah.
Sharma emphasizes the importance of what he calls supercompensation.
Okay.
It's the idea that by pushing our limits and then allowing for adequate recovery,
Okay.
we achieve greater growth and performance.
It's like that saying, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
of course, it's essential to find that sweet spot
It is.
between challenge and rest.
It's a delicate balance.
It is.
He introduces the twin cycles of elite performance,
Okay.
which emphasizes that balance
Okay.
between high performance and deliberate recovery.
I like that.
It's about finding that rhythm.
And this all kind of circles back
All right.
to the importance of prioritizing sleep.
Sleep is crucial.
Something the billionaire mentor in the book
Yeah.
is adamant about.
He's a big believer in sleep.
Yeah.
He compares sleep deprivation to driving under the influence.
Wow.
Really highlighting.
That's a powerful comparison.
It is. Its detrimental effects
Yeah.
on our cognitive function
Right.
and overall well-being.
It's a stark reminder
It is.
that adequate sleep
Is non-negotiable.
is non-negotiable
If you want to perform at your best,
for anyone seeking to perform at their best.
you need to prioritize sleep.
Absolutely. And this reminds me of
Yeah.
the billionaire's insistence on embracing discomfort
Oh, yeah.
as a catalyst for growth.
That's a big theme.
Remember his unusual habit
Oh, yeah.
of sleeping on the floor once a month
You like to shake things up.
or dressing like a homeless man?
Yeah, he didn't want to get too comfortable.
It seemed a bit eccentric at first,
He did.
but I'm starting to see the wisdom in it.
He was pushing his boundaries.
Yeah, like he's intentionally putting himself in
Oh.
uncomfortable situations
To build resilience.
to build resilience
Yeah.
and break free from complacency.
He didn't want to get stuck in a rut.
Exactly.
He was always challenging himself
He was always challenging himself to grow.
to grow and evolve
So it's not just about waking up early. It's about waking up
to the possibilities.
to the possibilities
Yeah.
of a life lived with intention,
with purpose.
courage, and a commitment to growth.
That's the key.
Well said.
Thanks.
And that brings us to a key takeaway
Okay, what's that?
from the 5 a.m. Club.
Yeah.
The importance of aligning our actions
Right.
with our aspirations.
Closing that gap.
It's about closing the gap
Yeah.
between who we are
And who we want to be.
and who we want to become.
That's the journey.
Yeah. Sharma encourages us
Mm-hmm.
to identify our heart set,
Right.
like our deepest desires and values,
What truly matters to you.
and then to align
With
our daily routines and choices
those aspirations.
for those aspirations. So it's
Uh-huh.
about living a life
Yeah.
that feels authentic and meaningful,
That's the goal.
a life that reflects our truest selves.
Exactly.
And as we strive
Yeah.
to embody these principles,
Mm-hmm.
we'll inevitably encounter setbacks and challenges.
That's part of the journey.
But as Sharma reminds us,
Mm-hmm.
all change is hard at first,
That's true.
messy in the middle,
You got to go through the messy middle.
and gorgeous at the end.
It's worth it in the end.
It's a journey
It is.
of continuous growth and evolution.
We're always learning and growing.
And speaking of journeys,
Okay.
we've covered a lot of ground
Yeah.
in this deep dive.
We're getting deep.
But there's one more element
Okay.
of the 5 a.m. Club
What?
that I think deserves our attention.
What's that?
Those mysterious charms
Oh, yeah. The charms.
the billionaire gives to his mentees.
They're intriguing, aren't they?
Oh, yes, those charms.
What's that?
They're like little talismans of wisdom.
Little symbols.
Each one represents
Yep.
a key principle
Right.
for living a fulfilling life.
They're like reminders.
So I think exploring these charms will
Okay.
give us
Even deeper insight.
even deeper insights into the philosophy
That's the plan.
behind the 5 a.m. Club.
Let's unlock those secrets.
I'm ready to unlock their secrets.
Right.
Let's dive in. Welcome back to the deep dive.
All right. Are you ready to unlock some secrets?
I am ready. We're about to unlock those secrets
Okay.
of the billionaire's charms from the 5 a.m. Club.
Let's do it.
Each one a tiny treasure chest of wisdom.
Each one a little nugget.
I'm ready to see what's inside.
Okay. So let's start with the first charm.
All right.
A simple mirror.
Okay, a mirror.
It represents the maxim, own the magic within.
Ooh, that sounds deep.
It is.
What does that even mean?
It's about recognizing the incredible power we all have within us.
Okay.
It's about self-belief,
Okay.
knowing our strengths,
Mhm.
understanding our values.
So it's not about some, like, mystical external magic.
Right.
It's about cultivating that inner strength and potential.
It's about tapping into your own potential.
Okay.
Yeah. It's about mastering our mindset.
Right, like we talked about earlier.
Exactly.
And then using that strength to create positive change in the world around us.
It's about taking action.
I'm feeling empowered already.
Good. That's the spirit. What's next?
Okay, the second charm is a delicate flower.
Okay. A flower. All right.
It embodies the idea of collecting miraculous experiences
Okay.
rather than material things.
This one resonates with me.
Yeah, me too.
Sometimes it feels like we're all caught up
Right.
in this pursuit of stuff.
Yeah, it's easy to get caught up in that.
Yeah.
So Sharma's urging us to prioritize experiences,
Right.
connections,
Yeah.
moments of joy.
So true wealth isn't measured.
Exactly, by our possessions.
It's about the richness of our lives.
Oh, by the richness of our lives, yeah.
That's what matters.
So it's about simplifying our lives,
Yeah.
focusing on what truly matters,
Right.
appreciating the beauty that's all around us,
It's about being present,
being present, yeah.
savoring those moments,
Yeah,
creating memories that will last a lifetime.
I love that.
It's a beautiful way to live.
What about the third charm?
The third charm is a heart,
A heart, okay.
and it reminds us to live with an open heart.
That sounds lovely.
It does, doesn't it?
But what does it mean in a practical sense?
It's about cultivating compassion and kindness,
Okay.
both for ourselves and for others.
Okay, so both for ourselves.
Yeah, we often forget about that.
Right, yeah.
And for others.
It's about recognizing our shared humanity,
It-
understanding that we're all connected.
We're all in this together.
It's like choosing empathy over judgment,
Right.
understanding over assumptions,
It's about seeing the best in people.
and recognizing that our actions have
Yeah.
a ripple effect
Hey, do you?
on the world around us.
Everything we do affects others.
It's about spreading positivity,
Yeah.
making the world a little bit better.
One interaction at a time.
One interaction at a time.
It's powerful.
Okay, this is powerful stuff.
It is.
What's next in our treasure chest of charms?
Okay, the fourth charm is a clock.
A clock, hurry.
It reminds us to honor your time.
Oh, yeah. Time is precious.
It is.
We all have the same 24 hours in a day.
Right. We all have the same amount of time.
But it's what we do with that time
Exactly.
that really matters.
That's the key.
This charm's urging us
Yeah.
to use our time wisely
To be intentional.
and intentionally,
Yeah.
setting priorities,
Right.
saying no to distractions,
Focus on what matters.
focusing on what truly matters.
That's the key.
It's like taking control of our schedules.
Exactly.
Instead of letting our schedules control us.
Be the master of your time.
Right, be the master of your
Now
time.
let it master you.
Okay, so we've got the mirror,
Mhm.
the flower, the heart,
Yeah.
and the clock.
4 down.
4 charms down, 7 to go.
Keep going.
What's next?
Okay, the fifth charm is a compass.
A compass, okay.
It represents the maxim, run your own race.
Oh, I like that.
The good one.
It reminds me of that saying, comparison is the thief of joy.
Exactly. It's so true.
Yeah. It's about staying true to our own path,
Yeah.
pursuing goals that are meaningful to us,
All right.
regardless of what others might think or expect.
It's your journey.
It's about defining success on our own terms
Exactly.
and not getting caught up
Right.
in trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Don't compare yourself to others.
It's about recognizing that we are each
Right.
on our own unique journey.
We all have our own path.
And that comparison is a recipe for unhappiness.
It's a surefire way to feel bad.
Okay, I'm feeling inspired
Yeah.
to blaze my own trail.
That's the spirit.
What about the sixth charm?
The sixth charm is a mountain,
A mountain. Okay.
and it represents the idea of embracing the impossibility.
Oh, that sounds challenging.
It is, but it's also exciting.
Yeah.
It's about pushing our boundaries,
Okay.
challenging our limiting beliefs,
Mhm.
and going after those goals.
Yeah.
That might seem daunting
Yeah.
or even impossible at first.
So don't let fear hold us back
Exactly.
from reaching our full potential.
Fear is often an illusion.
Yeah.
We're capable of so much more
Than we believe.
than we give ourselves credit for.
It's a reminder that we're capable of far more
Yeah.
than we often give ourselves credit for.
It's about believing in yourself.
What's next?
The seventh charm is a book.
A book. All right.
It reminds us to Become a lifelong student.
Knowledge is power, right?
Absolutely.
So this charm encourages us to embrace a mindset
Right.
of continuous learning and growth.
It's about being curious,
Being curious.
seeking out new knowledge,
Mm.
expanding our horizons.
It's a reminder that learning
Mm-hmm.
isn't just something we do in school.
It's a lifelong pursuit.
It's a lifelong journey.
Exactly.
The more we learn, the more we realize
How much more there is to learn.
how much more there is to learn. Exactly.
The journey never ends.
Okay, we've got the mirror, the flower, the heart,
Okay.
the clock, the compass, the mountain,
Yeah.
and the book.
That's 7.
3 more charms to go.
All right, we're almost there.
What's next?
The 8th charm is a set of wings.
Wings. Okay.
It represents the maxim, fly fearlessly.
Ooh. I like this one.
It's a powerful image.
It's about overcoming our fears
Exactly.
and taking bold risks.
That's how we grow.
Yeah.
This charm encourages us to pursue our dreams
Okay.
with courage and determination,
Yeah.
even when faced with uncertainty.
It's a reminder that fear is often an illusion
Yeah, it holds us back.
and that we are capable of so much more than we believe.
So much more.
All right, 2 more terms.
We're getting close.
What's next?
The 9th charm is a hand,
A hand.
reminding us to leave a legacy.
That's a powerful concept.
It is.
It's about making a positive impact on the world
Yeah.
and leaving it a better place than we found it.
It's about making a difference.
Making a difference, yeah.
This charm's about using our talents and resources
Mm.
to contribute to something larger than ourselves.
It's about leaving our mark, inspiring others to do the same,
It's a ripple effect.
and recognizing that even small acts of kindness can have a ripple effect.
It all matters.
Okay, we're down to the final charm.
This is it.
What's the last piece of wisdom
The grand finale.
the billionaire has for us?
It's a star.
A star, okay.
It represents the maxim, shine brightly.
Yeah, I love that.
It's a great one.
It's about embracing our unique gifts and talents
He's,
and letting our light shine.
let your light shine.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to stand out.
It's about expressing ourselves authentically,
Yeah, be yourself.
sharing our passions with the world,
Show the world what you've got.
and inspiring others with our enthusiasm.
Yeah, enthusiasm is contagious.
It's about recognizing that we each
Yeah.
have something special to offer
We all have unique gifts.
and that the world needs our unique contributions.
The world needs what you have to offer.
And it all comes back to that first charm,
The mirror.
the mirror.
It's about owning our magic.
Owning our magic. Yeah.
And then sharing it with the world.
So we've explored all 11 charms,
We did it.
each one representing a powerful principle
Yeah.
for living a more fulfilling and meaningful life.
They're like guideposts.
It's amazing how much wisdom
I know, right?
is packed into these tiny objects.
That's incredible.
I feel like we've just scratched the surface
Me too.
of the 5 a.m. club.
There's so much more to explore.
There's so much to unpack and apply in our own lives.
It's a book you can keep coming back to
It,
and finding new insights.
yeah, it's a book that challenges us
It does.
to think differently about success,
Mhm.
productivity, and what it truly means
To live a good life.
to live a good life.
That's what it's all about.
And it all starts with taking control of our mornings.
That's the foundation.
Yeah.
That victory hour.
And dedicating that time to self-improvement and growth.
Investing in yourself.
It's not just about waking up early.
Right.
It's about waking up to our full potential.
That's the key takeaway.
Well said.
Thank you.
And on that note, it's time for us to wrap up this deep dive
It is.
into the 5 a.m. Club.
It's been a pleasure exploring this book with you.
Likewise, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Remember, the power lies within you.
You have everything you need.
Now go forth and make your mark on the world.
Go out there and make a difference.
That's a wrap on this deep dive.
Until next time.
Keep seeking, keep learning, and keep elevating.
Keep growing.